Good morning and happy Monday. It's time for another Mindful Play Monday live, and we are kicking off the month of February with some fun and festive self-love craft and activities to help us with the month of love. So for today's activity, we're going to keep it short and sweet. I'm a little bit under the weather, so I apologize. My voice sounds a little froggy today, but we're going to get through it because it is really easy to set up. You only need 3 things for today's activity. First is some construction paper cut into strips. Good morning, thanks for joining us. And we're just using Valentine colors to go along with the month of February. You could use any color that you like. You could do rainbow colors. And we've cut these about 1 inch wide and about 8 inches long. And I just eyeballed it. You don't actually have to measure. So you'll want some construction paper cut into strips. You'll need a stapler, and of course, you will be in charge of the stapler as the adult. Working with little kids, you'll do the stapling, but they can do the cutting and putting the paper strips together. And then also a marker, because what we're going to do is what we're calling self-love links. So this is kind of what it's going to look like. Really cool little heart chain, a heart paper chain, some heart links. And then if you take a closer look, I'll show you how to make these. We have some affirmations on there. It says, I am brave, I am kind, I am a good friend, I am strong, I love myself. Good morning, thanks for joining us. We're just getting set up this morning for another Mindful Play Monday. We're making self-love links. Aren't these cool? They're like a little heart paper chain. And we're going to talk about how to make them. And then also we've added some little affirmations to them. And here's one my daughter made. I am a good friend. I am a good artist. And I am kind. So we made these yesterday. You can kind of see hers there. And then you can also do these as a classroom activity and have your students write kind things or write things that they like about their classmates onto each paper strip, and then staple them all together to make your self-love links for your students as well. That would be a fun one. So as I previously mentioned, the only thing you need are construction paper strips. Again, about 1 inch, a little more than 1 inch wide, 8 inches long. And the first thing you're going to do is take that paper strip and fold it in half, like so. So you're gonna fold all of your strips, and I've done some there to save us some time this morning. You're gonna fold them all in half, and you're going to talk about those self-love affirmations or those positive statements. And you're gonna have your students or your kiddos open up the little strip there and write that on the inside. So this is important. We did, when we were exploring how to make these yesterday, write them on the opposite side. And then when you staple them together to make your heart links, your self-love links, then you can't see the writing. So make sure when you take your folded paper strips and you go to write on them, that you open it and you write on the inside. Right here. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. We're making self-love links this morning. So this is what it's going to look like when we're all done. And we're talking about using some affirmations, some I am statements, or you can also do this as a classroom activity, as a family activity, and have your kiddos write things that they like about their classmates or about their brothers and sisters on the inside. So after you've folded your paper strip in half, you're going to write on the inside. So we'll just write some quick ones here. I am kind. So it'll look kind of like that. And I'm going to close it back up and fold it. I am brave. Like so. And fold it back up. I'll do a couple more, and then I'll show you how to staple them. There's a certain way to staple them. I am a good mom. This one's going to be for me. I'm a good mom. Good to remind ourselves of that. And let's do one more here. I am helpful. Now, what these are going to do for us is be a good visual reminder. It also makes a really cute and fun decoration for Valentine's Day. And then, for example, my daughter had hers hanging in her room. She can go back and look at these and remind herself, even on those days that are a little more challenging, hey, I am still a good friend. I am a good artist. I am kind. And you can use these to decorate your house or decorate your classroom. Now, to staple them, this is where the adult will want to do this piece. You're going to take your paper strips, remember when you're writing, you're going to write on the inside, like so, and you're going to nest the folded pieces together. I'm going to put them right in there, like that, and fold them, kind of like a nice little sandwich. You can see the purple's hiding in there. I'm just going to use one staple with my stapler right at the end along the fold, like so. Now, when I go to link them all together, you can see I'm going to unfold that outer layer, and you can see it kind of makes a heart. Now, when I go to staple the next paper strip, again, I'm going to line up the fold, right like so, on the two open ends, and again, do a little staple. Good morning, thanks for joining us. And you'll see our hearts are starting to form. So I'm gonna do one more. I can hold it like that. There you go. If you just joined us, we're making self-love links. We're making a little paper chain of hearts. Again, I've got my two open ends. I'm gonna hold them, line them up. I'm going to take my folded paper right in the fold there, like so, and staple. Now you'll see the hearts are starting to form. And I'll do one more, just so you can make it a nice link here to show you. I'll try to keep my pattern going, purple, red, pink, purple, red. Again, you're gonna fold that paper in half, line up where it is on the fold, make a little sandwich of the paper pieces, and staple. Okay, so you can kind of see, if I hold it down, our heart paper chain there. Now, when you get to the end, you can, of course, just put your end pieces together and staple. That will make your little heart. And then you can either have that strip at the top, like this, if you wanted to hang it up, or if you wanted to make that top strip into a heart as well, of course you could. You would just fold those little sections over and tuck them into the middle of that heart there. So you can kind of see that top heart, since it is the very top, it's going to look a little different than those bottom ones. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. We're making self-love links today, these fun little heart paper chains, and we first wrote on them some affirmations, or you can also do this as a family or a classroom activity, some things that you love about your brother, your sister, your mom, your dog, and add it as a family activity. Here's one my daughter did last night. I am kind. I am a good artist. I am, let's see, what else did she say? Oh, I'm a good friend. So there's those. So you can see all we did was use those paper strips. We wrote on the inside of the paper strip. Remember, right on the inside, or you won't be able to read your affirmations or your kind words. And then you can go back, if you just joined us, good morning, and see how we folded them in order to make that perfect little self-love links. So I will be sure to have the recording up for you so you can see how to do this if you joined us a little late this morning. I will also have it up on our YouTube channel so you can easily share that with friends, family, teachers as a fun little craft to get you through the month of February and also getting ready for Valentine's Day. So a nice quick one. Again, all we needed was our construction paper strips, stapler, and a marker. Have a great rest of your week. We'll see you next week for another Mindful Play Monday activity, gearing up for Valentine's Day and also the month of self-love. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.